Pardon the different camera angle and everything today for this video, but the lab is currently under construction. Still the same show. Welcome back to Scary Hours, my good people. I'm your host, Pete. Shout out to all my returning horror fans. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that bell before you go so you know when I drop a new video. All right, so for tonight's Scary Hours, we're diving into one of the most controversial horror releases of 2026, a reimagining of the infamous old school shock video mythos. This new version doesn't rely on gore or exploitation. Instead, it weaponizes perception, internet culture, and the terrifying idea that the camera doesn't just record reality, it creates it. This is Faces of Death. Well, let's dive in. A 2026 slasher horror film directed by Daniel Goldhaber, starring Barbie Ferreira, Dacre Montgomery, and Charlie XCX. Follows a woman employed as a website content moderator who comes across a series of violent videos recreating death scenes from a film. Another one of AMC's Scream Unseen mystery horror movies I went to see on Monday. And this time they knew they owed us a good one because last week's Hunting Matthew Nichols was extremely disappointing. Lightweight trash. I had a good feeling that Faces of Death was going to be our feature film, but as always, there were a few trailers shown beforehand that I was seriously considering and looking forward to seeing instead. Then this came on. And yo, I'm an 80s baby, so I remember these being in the video store back in the day. I wasn't too invested in them. I think I might have seen one or two. You know, they were marketed as some of the most shocking, hardcore, and disturbing videos you'd ever see. And mainly because they were believed to be the real deal, but were later proven to be fake. Now, this isn't a remake of that old school shockumentary. It's more of a commentary on the idea of the original and the way forbidden footage spreads, mutates, then becomes a digital urban legend. So the idea that they ran with for this story resonates deep in today's day and age of internet and dark web culture. People love to watch all kinds of crazy videos online of the most horrific things under the guise of, is it real or an AI deepfake? But this movie plays out more like a low-budget slasher or a Saw sequel. The cinematography blends body cam footage with live stream and traditional visuals to deliver a voyeuristic type of vibe. The film's about the horror of watching and the even deeper horror of being watched by psychos across the World Wide Web and the ease of accessing information on someone in order to go do some serious harm. So in here, we're following a young content moderator working for a giant video sharing company where she reviews violent uploads, choosing to flag the most dangerous content and keep the internet safe. Then she scrolls across a series of graphic videos that appear to show real live deaths filmed by somebody recreating the original Faces of Death tapes. And y'all know how them algorithms work. Once you click on a video one time, that stuff will forever jump on your timeline as if the videos seem to know she's watching because they keep coming and blurring the lines between real and staged violence for her. Nobody wants to listen to her concerns as we see the real psychological toll that's taken on people who watch violent content for a living in a grounded and disturbing way. That's what this displays. And I think Barbie Ferreira does a fine job as a character with her own viral history, now unraveling under the weight of digital trauma and the creeping sense that she's being targeted herself the more she's drawn to investigate. But Dacre Montgomery does his thing as the charismatic and unsettling villain whose motives are really unclear, other than it seems he targets people who have some kind of viral fame or status, or he interacts with them on the net. I mean, he's got all the equipment to steal IP addresses and info right on deck to track you down and get into his serial killer mode. The tension and dread come from the sense of digital haunting and the fact that we all know there's real life deranged people out here every day on the internet with nothing to do but find ways to make these kind of moves happen for real. So the horror isn't in the kills, even though we do get blood and gore. It's really tamed for a movie with the legendary name of Faces of Death. That title alone. There's been recent movies that go crazy with the blood and guts, so I was fully expecting this flick to take it to another level, but it never takes it there. Literally no uneasy feeling or moments where you need to turn away from what you're about to see. And that's probably my biggest gripe for this movie. I guess I was expecting some stronger creativity from the kills. I know I mentioned Saw, but the kills aren't even on Saw level, in my opinion. And the ending felt a bit chaotic as they wanted to end on the theme of give the viewers what they want. But I think the viewers really wanted more than what was given in here. So, with that said, I'm going to give Faces of Death 2.5 stars out of 5. It's okay. It's about the psychology and trauma of watching violent digital content. On the real, this movie could have worked with a different title and still been the exact same movie without the big shoes to fill.
I dare you.
All right, my good people, that wraps up this Scary Hours review for the newest release, Faces of Death, set to release in theaters this Friday, April 10th. It's not going to be for everyone or have that crawl under your skin effect, but was still a decent watch. So if anything I said about this movie sparked your interest, come back and let me know if you checked it out and how you felt. Drop your thoughts in the comments section and tell me, what's the scariest thing you've ever watched online? And did you regret watching it after? Don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you know when the next video drops. And if there's any other movies or new releases you'd like to discuss, let me know about those in the comments section, and I'll make sure to get to that also. But until the next time, this is Pia Pinpoint Pictures signing off. And remember, some videos watch you back. Y'all stay safe out there.